Nearly 2,000 years ago in Hierapolis, a child was born into slavery without even a proper name. The name we know him by, Epictetus, meant acquired, a reminder that he was considered property rather than a person with inherent dignity or rights. From his earliest days, he belonged to someone else, and his future appeared to be nothing more than a continuation of hardship. He endured physical abuse, exhausting labor, and deep injustice, treated as a tool to be used and discarded. Later in life, he was exiled without fairness or mercy, forced to rebuild under unfamiliar and uncertain conditions. By every outward measure, the world seemed determined to crush him. Yet Epictetus refused to see his life as a chain of meaningless tragedies. He chose instead to see every hardship as a chance to practice inner strength and sharpen his character. He taught that a raised platform and a prison cell are simply different settings, one high and one low. But in either place, a person can preserve the freedom to choose their response. External conditions might restrict the body, but they cannot dominate the will unless it surrenders. According to him, every event has two handles, one that leads to bitterness, resentment, and self-pity, and one that leads to growth, resilience, and wisdom. The difference lies in which one we decide to grasp when circumstances test us. While serving around Nero's court, he observed powerful men and women who appeared to control everything around them. They possessed wealth, influence, and recognition, and yet their inner lives told a different story. He noticed that many of them were enslaved to ambition, pleasure, reputation, and constant distraction. Though he was legally a slave with limited rights, he realized he possessed more inner freedom than those who ruled. He studied under the Stoic teacher Musonius Rufus and absorbed lessons grounded in discipline, reason, and moral responsibility. Through careful reflection and persistent effort, he strengthened the one domain that truly belonged to him, which was his mind. Eventually, he gained his legal freedom, but by that point, he had already secured something far more valuable within himself. In time, he became a respected teacher, guiding some of Rome's brightest minds, including the future emperor Hadrian. His ideas later influenced Marcus Aurelius, demonstrating that a man once denied authority could shape the thinking of those who governed an empire. Epictetus taught that circumstances do not create character, but reveal it under pressure. The Stoics compared life to a play in which each person is assigned a role, whether humble or prominent, brief or enduring. We do not choose the script, our birthplace, or how others treat us, but we do choose how seriously and honorably we perform our part. His life demonstrates that freedom is not defined by status, comfort, or public recognition, but by mastery of the mind. Even in the harshest conditions, a person can shape their destiny, not by controlling events themselves, but by shaping their response to them and delivering the best performance possible in whatever role they are given.